But if you close your eyes.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Riley from PectusPT.com. I just got a message, someone was like, how do you fix it without surgery? Like, that doesn't make sense. And so I thought I'd address this topic of how you do it. So firstly, let me just clarify, by the word fix, I'm not referring to making your chest and your bones like completely normal and your chest completely flat. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm just referring to building up your body, building up a muscular physique, correcting your posture, stretching your chest, and creating a physique that you like so much that pectus becomes way less noticeable, so much so that you're now happy with your body and it no longer negatively affects you mentally. Because pectus, I think the biggest thing, although it's a physical deformity, is the mental effects it has on you. So if you can overcome that, then I really feel like you've fixed your pectus. If you're no longer staring in the mirror saying, why me, then hell yeah, like that's sick. And that's all that it comes down to in life. All that anything comes down to is mindset. So anyway, I was sitting here and I got that question, so I thought I'd just have a quick little rant about how you overcome pectus without surgery. So let's do it. All right, there's two main factors. Now, obviously everyone has a unique case of pectus. So for everyone, their journey is going to be a little different. And for everyone, what they're going to need to do is going to be a little different. Hence why I recommend signing up for online coaching, link in bio. Anyway, little plug. But basically the main things, what you got to do is postural correction and muscular development. They are two critical factors that are fundamental and transcend across anyone despite what their case of pectus is. Now, some people, their posture may be really bad, so that's the main thing they've got to address. Other people may have okay posture, but they need to really focus on building up some muscle. And also, you want to be lean. You don't want to be just muscular, but also holding on to body fat. It's lean muscular development. Thought I'd just make that little correction there. So anyway, first factor is postural correction. Now that's what I'd always want to address first, because postural correction is really, really important. The reason it's so important is because pectus sufferers typically have poor posture, which actually accentuates the extent of your condition. The reason is because pectus sufferers, we have tight chest muscles. So these tight chest muscles, and also just daily modern habits like sitting at a desk, playing video games, driving and stuff like that also contribute to this. But pectus sufferers have tight chest muscles, which then tightens this, and with tight chest muscles, everything gets pulled forward like this. Now, obviously, if you're in a pulled forward, round forward position like this, then your posture is going to accentuate the extent of your indent because everything's already going in already. Now, if you take a second, you pause this video and you look at your posture, I can almost guarantee that you're probably slouched over looking at it like that, and your indent's looking more prominent as is right now. So if we can address that in daily life, start to build up our back, do some stretches and correct our posture, pull everything back, straight away your pectus is going to pop and it's going to look far less noticeable. And to reiterate that point, I'll just use some of my client testimonials as an example of how their posture made their condition really prominent, and by addressing that, we managed to really improve their condition. So if you look at Door, postural change was a huge thing there, as well as obviously developing lean muscle, losing fat. Mike, have a look at his rounded shoulders. You see those shoulders pulling in? He addressed that and it made such a huge difference. And then same as Nicholas, which I put on the screen here, you can see his posture is making his condition look a lot worse. And then also I had a follower called Toma who managed to really improve his condition through addressing his posture, obviously building muscle as well. But the posture is a key thing in all of those transformations. And it was the same as me. My posture was really bad as well. So as soon as I corrected that, I managed to make a massive change in my condition. So posture is a huge thing, and I've got other videos on that as well. But there are some really key exercises you can do for posture. And one of the big things is developing your back and potentially not training your chest so much so that it makes the posture worse. Once you get your posture good, then you start to really hammer your chest. But before then, I'd really recommend addressing that postural issue. So that's the first thing. So the next factor, like I was talking about, is muscular development. So in all those transformations I just showed you, posture was corrected, but also they obviously acquired a lean muscular physique. Now that's the goal. Why? You want it to be lean so the pot belly and rib flare is less accentuated. Obviously if you're holding onto belly fat and you're kind of bloated, then everything's going to look worse, because then the pot belly's going to look worse and all of that. So you want it to be lean. And then also your muscles are defined and everything looks good. Your face is like nice and chiseled and stuff like that. But then you also want it to be muscular so that you develop big pecs that like disguise from the indent and almost make it look like these pecs create like this indent, and it just makes your pecs look bigger and it's awesome. And then you just want like big shoulders and big muscles just to completely disguise and have an amazing physique. So you take off your body and you're no longer poorly postured, skinny little guy with an indent, but rather you're big, you're muscular, you're confident, you stand upright, your chest is out tall, and you look amazing and you feel amazing. So that's how it works, posture and muscular development. Now obviously it takes a lot of hard work. A lot of my client transformations that I've like referenced were like 8-week ones. The more impressive ones are longer time, because the longer you commit, the better the results. So it takes a lot of hard work, but it's totally worth it. It's a life-changing experience when you have Pectus and then you become confident in your body. Like, it is huge. It changed my life. It's changed my client's life. So yeah, they're the 2 critical factors that are fundamental across everyone. Now, everyone with their unique cases of Pectus needs to take a different slight approach. Like, you may have an asymmetric case of Pectus in which you need to isolate one side. You may be holding on to fat, in which we need to address that so the pot belly and rib flare looks less bad. Totally depends on the individual, but generally you always need to build muscle, build a lean muscular physique, and correct your posture. So if you do have Pectus and you want to transform your body, I have just launched a new services, guys. I've just launched a new premium coaching. So I was always offering online coaching, but now it's really premium. So much so that each day I check in with you. Every week we have a video call, so we get to know each other really, really, really well. And I will change your program weekly based on your adaptations. Because I found with some of my online clients, like, they may not be able to follow the regime, or something may happen. Something may happen in their life, some life circumstances comes up, whereas they get like a new job, so they can't work out on this day. And that way I can continuously change the program so it works for you, your preferences, your circumstances. And so we're making sure you adapt at the right rates. So that's my new premium coaching, which is now available, and that's going to be set up on like a fortnightly debit basis. So it's like a subscription, it's an ongoing coaching. And because that's so premium and it's so in depth, and I'll update your program all the time, it's going to be limited to only like 15 to 20 clients at any one time. And I literally launched that last night. So if you want to jump in on that, then I'd highly recommend signing up ASAP, because I feel like spots will fill out really quickly. Other than that, I've got my customized program / basic coaching. So that's just like, I'll design a 10-week program for you, and then also involve email support in that as well, which can be great. But I do recommend the premium coaching if you can afford it, just because that way I can continually adjust your routine and stuff based on your progress to make sure you're progressing at an optimal rate. And then also you can just Skype with me if you want to just pick my brain apart, maybe show me your condition, and then be like, what do I do? And then I'll just give you some tips as well. So they're my 3 new services. So I'd love to help you guys out. The link to my services page will be in the description, so you can shift through and choose which one's for you. And yeah, that's my little note for today. So they're the 2 things: muscular development, postural correction. Hell yeah, Pectus Warriors, love you guys, absolute legends. Keep it up, keep up the grind, and best of luck on your transformation. Looking forward to coaching you if you end up signing up.